Hi, I'm Amy Kelly, and today we have the pleasure of interviewing Jared Hemner. He happens to be the executive director of the Tooele County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism. Now, I know this is a newer position for you. You've been here, just over a year now?
Yes, just completed my first year.
Fabulous. And to this point, tell me a little bit of your background that brought you here to our county.
Wonderful. Thank you for asking.
You bet.
I worked in West Jordan, Utah, so we lived in Salt Lake County. My wife convinced me to come out and look at some houses out here in Stansbury, and we moved out here in Stansbury Park, and we lived here, still working in West Jordan. I served on the board of directors for the West Jordan Chamber of Commerce, worked heavily with many different Chamber West, Salt Lake City Chamber, and then I took over a business in Missouri, sold that off. When we moved back, we found a home in Grantsville that we just fell in love with. We definitely wanted to move back to Tooele County.
Right.
So came back here and had a position that opened up for the Chamber of Commerce. I applied for it because the background is business that I have and working with the Chamber of Commerce. And I knew I could bring that to a higher level, and it was closer for my children where I could participate in the various activities that they have. It's a lot closer than 2 hours traveling back and forth.
Definitely. Well, you said you've had background in business. How do you feel that's helped you take over this position to this point?
In the business aspect, the chamber and businesses have to work tight-knit. And I know that as I've worked with the chambers in the past and ran different businesses, we worked very closely. So I knew how that ran and how that could function appropriately and be a complement of one another. So when I took this position here, then we're able to move that forward and want to move that forward. The chamber has three basic things, Amy, that any chamber in America will have. One is it is the voice of business. If there's a law that is proposed that may be harmful for an industry, whether it's in the mental health, maybe it's an eatery or the hospitality, they can come to the chamber and we can rally all our members behind that and be a great voice and say, hey, this is going to harm them in this particular way. Can we reword that? Can we circle that? Can we rethink that bill that's being proposed or whatever it may be? The second thing is we are a single point of contact. We have different cities or municipalities that will come and contact us and say, hey, we have a proposed sign ordinance or we have different ideas that we're coming up with. We want to get an idea from the business. Now, instead of tracking out each one of the businesses and trying to get their thoughts, how can you help us?
Right.
We put together a survey and we're able to shoot it out to over 400 businesses and get their ideas back, which are vital because it's going to impact them. And we want the cities, we want obviously the county, we want the businesses to work together. That's what the chamber is supposed to be involved in. Yeah. The third thing is we champion and celebrate community prosperity. So we get involved in different things. You might have read in the paper last year, we wanted to move forward and have the county fair. We thought it was detrimental, and it proved to be right, for our county to disband that or not to have that. With all the negative publicity that was out there about the county, we wanted to push that forward. Again, we champion and celebrate the community prosperity. That's what the chamber's all about. And that's what we want to hold true to, our values and what we were built on.
So you're very much an advocate for the businesses and the people here in the county.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And it's no problem when somebody calls and says, hey, we had kind of a mishap with a business. Can you help us? Sure. We're the go-between person that we can contact the business and say, hey, we had a complaint. We had this. And they can give us their feedback and we say, okay, maybe it's a dissatisfied customer or they thought they paid too much for the product, whatever it may be. We work very tightly with one of the representatives here, Ryan Murray, Small Business Center here. And we steer the different businesses there to get background, to get understanding. He comes out here, we advertise for him so that businesses that may be struggling or not have a strength somewhere, we want them to make that their strength, turn their weaknesses to strength. We work tightly with the different educational entities, Utah State University, Tooele Applied Technology out here, Scott Snelson. They actually sit on our board as advisory boards. So we constantly work with them, along with our superintendent, Dr. Rogers. We want those businesses to see, instead of, sometimes they feel like they're 100 feet underwater. They come up 75 feet, but they still can't breathe. We want them to have an avenue that they can turn towards and say, I need help in this particular thing. My employees need training here, and have those entities be able to provide it.
Fabulous. And if there's just one thing that you could tell a business owner in Tooele County right now that they could do to further their business, what would that be?
Well, obviously, join the chamber and call. Talk to us. There's many different ideas. Tell us some of your ideas, your future plans. There was a program out here in Tooele County called the BEAR program, and it was sponsored by the state. And they would go out and they would interview businesses and see what their hopes, their desires, some of their struggles were, and try to give them different avenues. I know that that's not going on today. We want to resurrect that as a chamber. We want to get that BEAR program back out there, because that gives vital information to the businesses, and we can steer them to other businesses that could work with them and that can complement one another and produce growth.
Great. So really the chamber is about networking and then drawing on each other's strengths to further promote the industry here in the Tooele area.
Oh, absolutely, Amy. That's what the chamber does, is it has many different members, and they can pull from that pool of membership.
Now, if someone wants to come and check out the chamber, is there a meeting they can come to before they join and actually see what it's all about, or do you have to be a member to come to the meeting?
No, they can certainly come complimentary of the chamber to a luncheon, to a business after hours, and that's a big one to come to too. And that's set specifically so that you can network. So we have those on different Thursdays, and they can call and get a calendar when that is. Come there and listen to those businesses. Talk with the different people that show up there, business owners. The luncheons have different topics that they will address. Usually it's talking about that particular business, or it will be a subject of discussion for that luncheon. But certainly they can participate in those different things and the events that we put on.
Wonderful. And I know we have a lot of those coming up, and we'll put a list down under this video as far as the contact information. And if you would like to get a hold of the chamber, we'll put that number there for you as well. Thank you so much for joining us, Jared. I know I found out a lot by talking to you, and I hope that we've helped dispel some of the myths about the chamber as well. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.